All right. Next play, our next game up here is the Steelers and the Panthers, and we don't have to watch anything on the Steelers. Well, maybe we will, because Dwayne Haskins, I mean, what the hell was that? Dwayne Haskins, what the hell was that? This was your opportunity. You were the only kind of quarterback starting right here. There was no Big Ben, no Mason Rudolph. It was just Dwayne Haskins with the start, and then Joshua Dobbs with the backups. But Dwayne Haskins, this was his moment to go out and seize everything, and he really didn't do that. Barely put up any points. He scored one touchdown. When did he score the touchdown? Did he get back in at the last? They put him in at the last series to get something done? That's crazy. They put Dwayne Haskins in like the fourth quarter to try to get something. Josh Dobbs. So Dwayne Haskins starts the game, and then they go with Josh Dobbs in kind of the third quarter, and then they go to Dwayne Haskins at like the end of the game to try and get something. But I mean, Dwayne Haskins couldn't do anything with kind of, the number ones of Carolina in the first half. And he goes 9 of 16 for 108 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. But in the beginning, they put up 0 points in the first half. That was all Dwayne Haskins not moving the ball down the field. And then they move him in the fourth quarter to get some good production to make his stats look good? The hell is that about? So we can watch Dwayne Haskins, but I want to start here with Sam Darnold so we can finally get our first good look of Sam Darnold playing more than just 1-2 series like he did in preseason game number 2. So let's quickly go through some of Sam Darnold's throws and plays and see how he was looking. Can Sam Darnold play? This is a huge narrative going into the season. We don't know if Sam Darnold can play quarterback, can be a good quarterback in this league because, he was unfortunately coached by Adam Gase in his basically entire career. Todd Bowles as well, I believe, for 1 year. But either way, he's still a question mark. So let's see what we get here. Let's watch all of or most of Sam Darnold's plays right here. Here we go. Play number 1, going with the check down out of the backfield. Didn't seem like anything was open. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Play number 2. What do we get? They're going to hand off the ball, run. I mean, can we talk about Chuba Hubbard? I believe this man had another good game. Was this man running here? Starting out, what do we got by Chuba Hubbard? 10 carries for 35 yards. Not terrible overall. Not terrible. So watch out for Chuba Hubbard, folks. Potential real good out here. But here we go. 1st and 10. Sam Darnold rolling out of the pocket, throwing it on the run perfectly, and it goes for 8 yards. Real great throw right there. Real great play overall. Alrighty. We get 2nd down. 2nd and 1. Sam Darnold in the shotgun, handing it off. Is Chuba Hubbard number 33? Or is it Spencer Brown? I just want to make sure I'm following kind of the right number. I guess we can go like this. Didn't want to stop the plays, but here we are. Chuba Hubbard, what do we got? Okay. Chuba. Let me just do Chuba. Okay, no players coming up for Chuba. Well, okay. All right, let's get back to the plays right here. All right, let's get back to the plays. Sam Darnold. I'll look it up on my phone. I don't want to do another tab. Are we on? Here we go. Let's get back to where we left off. All right, here we go. We're back where we left off. All right. Chuba Hubbard. What is his number? He is number... Can I just get his number? All right, but Sam Darnold taking a shallow out route for 2 yards. Was able to get the throw across the field, so I guess that's something. All right, next play up here by Sam Darnold. Just a setup wide receiver screen that goes for nothing. Chuba Hubbard was 30 in college. All right, Sam Darnold on 3rd and 6. Plenty of time to throw, makes a wide open read right there, and he's able to just to get it for the first down. So Chuba Hubbard is number 30, not number 33. All right, now that we've got that figured out, all right, here we go. Now officially on the other side of the field here in Steelers territory, they go and run the ball here. Now it's Chuba Hubbard. Now, when we get the answer, then they show the back of the jersey. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Focusing back on Sam Darnold here. Drops back to pass on 2nd and 7. Another sling. These are all kind of short passes. He's not really doing anything more than 10 yards. This was a comeback route on the right side of the field by Rondell Moore, rookie wide receiver. Alrighty. What do we got here? So 1st and 10 now. Ooh, and a high throw over the middle of the field. The first real kind of true attempt down the field a little bit went way high. So going to have to rein that in a little bit. Was this? It's DJ Moore, not Rondo Moore. My apologies again. DJ Moore, who very, very solid last season. 1,000 yards with Teddy Bridgewater. So, definitely used that weapon. All right, here we go. Sam Darnold from the 28-yard line. A nice slant route over the middle of the field. That looks to be Robbie Anderson for about 8-9 yards, bringing up 3rd down, 3rd and 2. Here we go. Sam Darnold from the 20-yard line. They hand it off. So once again, another handoff here, and we saw that as well in preseason game number 2, where Matt Rule decided to run it, I believe, on the goal line, not trusting Sam Darnold on some kind of short down and distances. And once again, really not trusting him right here. They try to run up the middle with Chuba Hubbard, and he unfortunately does not get anything. But they go for it on 4th and 2. Do they try to trust Sam Darnold now? Here we go. Motion the wide receiver in. It's a play action pass. Sam Darnold running for his life out of the pocket at the right side and buys all the time. Unfortunately, cannot make the throw, and it goes incomplete. Turnover on down. So real interesting there. Sam Darnold starting to kind of struggle in kind of the red zone a little bit on that first drive. Starting to get, once the field starts to shrink a little bit. Unfortunate. All right, let's keep going here with Sam Darnold. Next possession. Here we go. 1st and 10. Great starting field position at his own 35-yard line. Must make something of this. Here we go. First drop back to pass. Nice little out route on the left sideline. It goes for a completion for about 5, maybe even 6 yards. What do we got? 2nd and 3 now. Let's see what they go with. Under center for Sammy D. Can he show us something good here? Let's see. All right, they're going to hand off the ball right here, and it gets nothing. A loss of like 3 yards. Sam Darnold, this is going to be like 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. This is going to be big time for Sammy D with great starting field position. Here we go. Sam Darnold in the shotgun. Let's see how we can pick this up. Here we go. Drops back to pass. Sling over the middle of the field. It's a nice little kind of slant route, and he hits Rondell Moore, or not Rondell Moore, DJ Moore again. This one seemed to be a little not accurate, but it's DJ Moore making the most of these catches right here. You can believe in these wide receivers. These are good, solid wide receivers. Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore. Let's watch this pass one more time. Maybe a slight behind, but overall, decent throw. Not a bad throw right there on the second look. All right, here we go. Now across midfield on that 1st down throw pickup by Sam Darnold. Now on Steelers territory again. Let's see if he kind of can continue to sling it around here. They hand the ball off on 1st down. 2nd and 7 now. I just want to see Sam Darnold throw. Let's start to get more passes here. Let's see if Sam Darnold can get it done. All right, short play action. Steps up in the pocket. Decides to run with it. It picks up 6 yards. Not bad. The pressure, that pocket was collapsing fast. The pressure was getting to him. So a good read right there. Here we go. 3rd and 2. Good pocket awareness, I should say. They go with the fullback once again. Maybe going a little bit too much in the running game. Believing in the running game a little bit too much. Taking the ball out of Sam Darnold's hands. And once again, what is Matt Rule's, overall philosophy and motto? And this one just boinks in barely. Because we've seen Matt Rule kind of take Sam Darnold, but then still keep the door open for, Deshaun Watson, never really, saying that that's off the table. And then, not giving Sam Darnold the ball on 3rd down, not trusting him. So we're really not sure where Sam Darnold really falls with Matt Rule. Is Sam Darnold everything that Matt Rule has, wanted him and wanting him to live up to be, everything that he thought he would be and more, or not? So we'll get that more clearly in the regular season. We're really not seeing him believing in Sam Darnold too much in the preseason, though. Is that start to be a little red flag? That red flag starts to be raising a little bit. We're like mid-hand turn of the red flag being truly raised. We got the flag right here. We're starting to turn it. It's a little horizontal right now. All right, let's watch this. We're not going to watch all the plays by Dwayne Haskins. I mean, there's no reason to. He didn't take advantage of his opportunity. Classic Dwayne Haskins. But let's watch this one interception. Was this bad? Here we go. Play action pass, rolling out to his right and just way behind, and it's tipped and it's picked. But that's Dwayne Haskins for throwing way behind. So once again, we just can't buy Dwayne Haskins. We're at 1,000% off of Dwayne Haskins like we have been ever since basically game 1 of last season for the Washington football team. So Dwayne Haskins is still not getting it done. Classic. All right, here we go. Sam Darnold taking over at great field position at the Steelers' 25-yard line, but he goes down for a sack on the first play. This must translate to a touchdown. You have great field position. You can't rely on another field goal. You cannot settle for another field goal. Sam Darnold must get it done. Takes a sack on first down. Here we go. 2nd and 16 now. Empty backfield. Here we go. Throws a pass, and I mean, this is real great tight coverage on Robbie Anderson, a slant over the middle, and could not get it done. Incomplete pass. Now it's 3rd and 16. Sam Darnold, you got to complete the ball right here. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. 3rd and 16 for Sammy D. Drops back to pass, and he's going to take another sack. Oh, my God. It's a fumble. Do they call fumble? They call incomplete. But once again, now it's another kind of longer field goal, and we just saw the field goal kicker struggle to make it on that first one. So you're putting your team in a bad situation overall. They're going to review this. Sam Darnold, is this going to be a true fumble, or are they going to call this incomplete? They call that incomplete. I think that's the right call. Here we go. Kicker's back up here. Can he make this kick? Let's see. Nope, it's wide. Unfortunate. Sam Darnold taking those sacks, taking those hits, not being able to move the ball, and you just squandered a huge, great opportunity, folks. Did they start at their own 25 or 30, or did they start at the Steelers 25 or 30? Whatever it is, it's great field position that you need to seize. So Sam Darnold struggling here in the first quarter, not doing really anything great. Some good completions, but they're all kind of dink and dunk within the 5 yards, 7 yards max maybe. Nothing going downfield. All right, next possession here by Sam Darnold, starting at his own 20-yard line. 2nd and 8 here. Drops back to pass. Pockets collapsing. Finds a wide receiver over the middle of the field for 8 yards in the first down. All right, after the first down, they're going to go play action pass. He's got to stop his kind of rollout short because the pressure was already getting there, but he delivers a good ball right there for about 7-8 yards to the tight end. All right, 2nd and 3 now. Let's see him continue to move this ball here. All right, handoff to the running back, and it brings up 3rd down. Let's see what Matt Rule decides to call right here. What do they go with? Are they going to finally trust Sam Darnold to get it done on 3rd down? Because the running game has not been able to do it for the last couple. Here we go, 3rd and 2. Sam Darnold drops back to pass, and it's incomplete. He threw it way behind Robbie Anderson right here. So you can't trust the running game. Maybe we can when Christian McCaffrey plays. But let's watch this throw one more time. Was this behind? Oh, way behind. Way behind Robbie Anderson. Really should have been picked. So Sam Darnold not doing anything good here at the start of this game. And we know how preseason goes. The more drives that go from the start to the end, the less starters play, the more that we get the 2nd and 3rd stringers. So Sam Darnold not able to do anything for the first quarter and a half against the Steelers team that started Dwayne Haskins on offense. And look at this. They're going to get a punt return muff by the Steelers to return for a touchdown by the Panthers. So we may be looking at the score. If you didn't watch the game last night, you're just looking at the score. Oh, 34-9. Oh, Sam Darnold must have been good. No, that gets called back, unfortunately. But still potential right there. Sam Darnold not putting up any points. Oh, do they? No, they don't call that. They just call it turnover. So once again, Sam Darnold, so they call that muff punt that went for a touchdown. They call them down. But once again, great field position at the Steelers' own 15-yard line. Can Sam Darnold finally take advantage? Here we go. They run the ball on first down with not Chuba Hubbard. Who's this other guy we got going on? Spencer Brown? All right, it picks up 2 yards. Sam Darnold on 2nd and 8. A setup wide receiver screen. That goes for a touchdown. That's nothing on Sam Darnold. They're not even trusting this man to get it done out here on 3rd down. And when they do give him the 3rd down, he doesn't take advantage. And then in the red zone, they do a wide receiver screen. This is nothing on Sam Darnold. You have to deliver the ball accurately there. He does. Okay, but I mean, the other 15 yards, it's all blocking and wide receiver. Sam Darnold really has no big impact on this play. You deliver the ball. Congratulations. So Sam Darnold, we're not sold on this man. I don't think this man is the truth. I don't think he's the answer. I don't think he's anything here for this Panthers team. Let's go one more drive. We'll go this last drive right here. Let's see what Sam Darnold can do. All right, starting at his own 13-yard line. Show us something good, Sammy. Here we go. All right, just a quick little pass to Chuba Hubbard out there goes for a good amount of yards. But once again, it's not really testing, down the field. It was like a 3-yard pass that goes for about 10, 15 yards. All right, they hand off the ball on first down after the first down pickup. 2nd and 5, moving the ball. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Sam Darnold drops back to pass. Once again, I mean, going to Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield and it's incomplete. I mean, that's on Chuba Hubbard. Sam Darnold, that's a decent ball, right? This is a decent ball. Yeah, that's right to him. Chuba Hubbard, I don't know what the hell that was. A jumping catch. He was wide open. But once again, still the little dink and dunkish. 3rd and 5. Let's see. Can Sam Darnold get it done? Here we go. 3rd and 5. Drops back to pass. There we go. An out route on the left sideline, and it goes for 5 yards for the first down, going to DJ Moore again, using these good wide receivers that he has. Everything's real short, though, still. All right. After the first down pickup, they're going to run the ball. Chuba Hubbard. There we go, baby. Finally, a run breaks big here. 12 yards. Bingo, bango. Now at midfield, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Come on, Sammy D. Come on. Chuba Hubbard with the carry again, picks up about 3-4 yards. I want to see Sam Darnold capitalize on this touchdown, on this drive. Here we go, right before half, 2 minutes coming up. They throw a flag. Who jumped off sides? Offense jumped off sides. All right, here we go. 2nd and 11, they do a draw play, and it gets nothing. Nothing. Now it's 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 at midfield, 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Carolina 3 timeouts. There's plenty of time, and he dinks it off. It's 3rd and 11, and he dinks it off, man. It picks up 8 yards, which is still good, but now it's 4th down. Damn, they go for it. 4th and 1. Let's see how they go for it. Let's see who they trust here in this scenario. 4th and 1, empty backfield for Sam Darnold. And there it is, another out route right here to DJ Moore. I mean, why are y'all giving him that left side of the field? I mean, it's wide open every single time. All right, Sam Darnold, here we go. After the first down, pickup on 4th down, a strike over the middle. That's what we're talking about. 15, 20 yards, wide open. Bingo, bango, puts it right on the money. Bingo. That's what we're talking about. All right, now inside the 10-yard line at the 8-yard line. 30 seconds left. Still 2 timeouts. Can do whatever you want right here, Sammy. Let's see how he gets it done. Here we go. And boom, it's a nice strike over the middle of the field, one-on-one matchup, and you go to Robbie Anderson. Fantastic. Ball seems to be a little bit behind right here. Let's watch this one more time. A little bit behind, but that's where you had to throw it because where the defender was. Defender was out a little bit out in front, but great adjustment by Robbie Anderson. You can trust these wide receivers. Sam Darnold did, and finally two good throws at the end of that drive to finally get it going. So Sam Darnold, we're not the biggest believers in him. You know, the completion percentage is never that great. A lot of dink and dunk right here. He went 19 of 25 for 162 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. We're not going to watch the rest of it. I don't really care what you're doing at the second half against garbage teams. If he did play in the second half, I don't care. Did he play? I think he did. I think he did the first drive, yeah. Second drive too? No. But, I mean, we don't it's worse and worse competition as it progresses. So, Sam Darnold, still a question mark on him. Is that really what we want heading into week number 1? I'm not a believer in Sam Darnold, folks. Alrighty.